Welcome back, everybody, to another dicondissectional production hosted by Deathstroke9. Today we're going to be reacting to Don McLean, Chain Lightning. This is the title track off an album that I don't think I've heard anything off of before. So far we've only done Vincent and American Pie by this artist, so let me know if there's anything else that I should check out. I really liked both songs that we've heard. Obviously, before reacting to American Pie, I'd already heard it before, and we were mainly looking at the history behind the lyrics. And speaking of that, before starting this video, as always, I tried to pull up like song facts or something about the song, you know? Genius.com did not have any comments to the side of the video to give any context. The actual YouTube video has comments turned off, and there was no song facts page for it. So we're going in with there's almost no research to be done. Maybe I could look up the album itself, which I think this is the title track off of on Wikipedia, and then we can check that. Yeah, all right, so there is some information on the album. Chain Lightning is an album by American singer-songwriter Don McLean. It was recorded in Nashville between June and August 1978 and featured many of that city's noted session players as well as backing vocals from the Jordanaires. It was first released in December 1978 in the UK and other markets, but was not released for another 2 years in the US following its delayed success in European markets. The lead single, Crying, became a major hit for McLean, reaching _1 in the UK singles chart in June 1980. The album was subsequently repackaged and released in the US, where it also became a success with Crying reaching top 5. Since I Don't Have You was also released as a single. Okay. If you could read my mind. Gordon Lightfoot helped him on the... All tracks composed by Don McLean. Okay, so was that... that's interesting. There's a few different things on here. Alright, anyway, so yeah, I'm excited to check the song out. Let's get into this. Oh, did I not have this pulled up? Apologies. There we go. Alright. Link to the original video will be down below in the description. Let's get into it. 3, 2... weird like-dislike ratio. Let's just fix that. 3, 2, 1. It's almost 8 minutes long, so that's cool.
Sometimes when I'm thinking that love's not around, my heart begins sinking. I don't hear a sound, and the world is in blackness. No light shines on me. I suffer no blindness. No one can I see. Then a flash from the heavens, like a loud jagged wire, and the silence is broken, and the night is on fire. It's like chain lightning, this love that I feel. Who knows where it strikes, or when it will hit, how long it will last, or when it will quit. In the forest I'm burning, struck down by the blast. The fever is churning, and the heat rises fast, and those standing nearest can show their concern, but I swear if they touch me that they too will burn.
Wow.
They fear for their lives, for death will soon dwell in the warmth of your love is the fire of hell. It's like chain lightning, this love that I feel. Who knows where it strikes or when it will hit, how long it will last, or when it will quit. And soon the sparks scatter, and the wind whips the flame.
I so don't want to pause it. This is such an ambient song. Like at the beginning, it was like, okay, it was a little bit slow, and I was waiting for it to like pick up tempo or change, right? But the song, instead of doing that, built on what it had already laid a foundation for, and it has drawn me in, so to speak. Like at the beginning, I was like, okay, this is interesting, and then as we went on, I'm like, wow, like that. The ambiance of this song, the feeling that it's conveying, how each thing that he's describing is being perfectly conveyed back to us through the music. Like he just said, the wind is howling, and we heard, the strings, right? And it sounded like chaotic wind rushing through the trees. Every time the piano comes in, it sounds like it's raining, and then we've got lightning. It's so powerful, and obviously it's all feels like it could possibly be probably as a metaphor. So yeah, this is very interesting. This is a side to Dawn that I have not heard before, so I really like it. Let's keep going. 3, 2, 1.
Wind whips the flame, for love will soon shatter what it cannot tame, and the cycle continues from life into dust, for I am now in you with the fire of lust, and I hear the explosion of thunder and rain. The water is falling, the ashes remain. It's like chain lightning, this love that I feel. Who knows where it strikes or when it will hit, how long it will last, or when it will quit. The Indian Sometimes tell us that the phoenix can rise from the smoldering ashes that once were my eyes, and watch beautiful colors from black and from gray be formed into wings and then take me away where evil is darkness and goodness is light, and love is the lightning that cuts through the night and strikes only once in a dark place in time and forms a gold stairway that all of us climb.
Well, that was interesting. I love it. So dramatic. And if you know me, I'm a very dramatic person. Just kidding. But seriously, yeah. Wow. Wow. Okay. There's a lot going on in these lyrics. Let's take a look at it. Like I said, I don't know what the artist was intending. Let's see if there's anything on here that... Nope. Yeah. There's no other information. So let's take a look at the lyrics and try to get some meaning for ourselves. As I always say at the beginning of most of my videos, I'm trying to figure out what the songs mean to me personally. So let's see what I relate to this. Or just what I think it means. So sometimes when I'm thinking that love is not around, my heart begins sinking and I don't hear a sound. The world is in blackness, no light shines on me. I suffer no blindness, no one can I see. Then a flash from the heavens like a loud jagged wire, the silence is broken and the night is on fire. It's like chain lightning, this love that I feel. Who knows where it strikes or when it will hit, how long it will last or when it will quit. In the forest I'm burning, struck down by the blast. The fever is churning and the heat rises fast. And those standing near us can show their concern, but I swear if they touch me, they too will burn. They fear for their lives, for death will soon dwell. In the warmth of your love is the fire of hell. So it's almost like taking love and making it, or it's not real love, maybe. I don't know. Taking love and making it, Because then later he calls it lust, right? Soon the sparks scatter and wind whips the flame, and love will soon shatter what it cannot tame. Love will destroy that which it cannot tame. And the cycle continues from life into dust, for I am now in you with the fire of lust. When I hear the explosion of thunder and rain, the water is falling, the ashes remain. So it's painting a picture in my mind of a person who feels like there's no one there for them. And so he goes and meets with someone else on top, and this is obviously a metaphorical image that this is painting in my head, where they're like on top of a mountain, and they start to, they're trying to be together, and then like a storm comes up behind them, and then it's like they're eviscerated by lightning almost. So now there's ashes remaining. But obviously it's like a metaphor for this love that I feel. Who knows where it strikes, when it will hit, how long it will last, or when it will quit. The Indians tell us that the phoenix can rise from the smoldering ashes that were once my eyes. So it's like he's destroyed for now, but a phoenix can come back, right? This song could also be a metaphor for someone passing away and, going on somewhere better. So watch the beautiful colors from black and from gray be formed into wings and take me away. Right here. Where evil is darkness and goodness is light, and love is the lightning that cuts through the night, and strikes only once in a dark place and time, and forms a gold stairway that all of us climb. Wow. I don't know why, but this line right here is incredibly powerful, to me, at least. So he's taken away to a place where evil is darkness and goodness is light, right? It's a place where people know evil for evil and know good for good. Because it seems like in the world that we live in, right? A lot of the satisfaction that a person can get. It's interesting. I'm thinking philosophically right now because I literally just wrote some stuff about this for school. But it seems to me that a lot of the satisfaction in life is not actually getting to the goal. The journey there is a lot of times the more the thing you draw more peace out of is putting up a good fight or putting in effort and then watching the effort be rewarded, right? And in this case, it would be one of the greatest things a person can do with their life is fight against evil or the forces of darkness. But all the time you look around and you see, or this is me talking from my own thoughts, right? I don't mean any of you specifically, but all the time I'll look around, or I'll see something on the news, or I'll see something, anything, anywhere, and I'll be like, it seems like that person's fighting for the wrong thing, or this person is fighting for something that seems like it's wrong, or these people are just it's like I'm trying to figure out what I'm trying to say. The evil and the good are not always apparent. Things aren't simple. Things aren't black and white. Things aren't, this specific thing is going to be wrong. Like you've got, so for me as a Christian, right, we have the Bible and you have the 10 Commandments. But then beyond that, there's so many complexities to all different types of what good and evil actually is. And this person's saying, just take me to a place where I know what evil and what good is and can separate them and recognize them for what they are. Because it seems like, obviously some cases it's very easy to do that, but other times it's not as clear cut. And that is especially true because in human nature, people justify their actions constantly. Like I know that there are evil human beings or human beings who do evil things. But the majority of the time, those people try to justify their actions in their own heads. And maybe to the people around them as well. They'll tell themselves that they're doing the right thing. A person could go to jail for killing someone, and they could have some type of made-up justification for why it was okay to do what they did. Could be anything. But they don't see themselves as the bad guy. So sometimes what's evil and what is good isn't very clear-cut. And so this song where he's like, all right, when I pass away, he's like, I'm not even asking that there be no evil. I don't need that much. All I want to be able to do is see evil for what it is in every single case of the time. Or have discernment to the point where it's very easy for me to figure out, what the truth is, I guess. Anyway, that's my rant for the night. Okay. Well, not really a rant. My tangent. And strikes only once in a dark place and time. So then the lightning. So then he also says, The lightning in the past and throughout the rest of the song feels like evil lightning, or I don't know, like it's like killing them, and it says it's the fire of hell. And he's saying he wants in this new place the lightning to be love that cuts through the night, strikes only once, and forms a gold stairway that we can climb. And we're buying a stairway to heaven. So yeah. Anyway, that's just my interpretation. It's a little bit convoluted. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. Thank you for joining me. And yeah, apart from lyrical interpretation, awesome song. I really liked all the different, not even effects, but all the different instruments that were showcased, all the different feelings that this evoked, and how well the music portrayed what the song was, what the guy was singing about. It was really cool. And how it took a foundation of a pretty slow acoustic song and just built on it, and they kept adding more and more layers to things, but they didn't overpower the song or anything. It was all perfect. And I saw that it was 8 minutes long, and I was like, okay, that's kind of long, but it didn't feel like an 8-minute long song. So yeah. Anyway, thank you for joining me. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing and all that jazz. We are Legion, my friends. I'll see you all soon. Deathstroke 9 out. Stay tuned for more videos.